welcome to another Star Stable update. I am Luna Silverlion, and we are here in Firgrove. That person just glitched. That was weird. Because there is a new interaction over here with Athena, who is going to introduce us to the new and improved Gary Goldtooth. Gary Goldtooth has been updated, and yeah, which, do I even know where I'm going? Probably not. She's over here. I'm gonna follow this rocky mountain path. She's a really cute foal who has been over here guarding a bunch of stuff for a while. So, let's see what she has to say. She's really cute though. You're here, everyone, the bearded one. Wait, you're not the bearded one, are you? Oops, it's just we don't meet any humans out here, so it's hard to tell you apart. How does she know we're humans? But everyone else thought we were giant squirrels. Questions. Athena must be smarter than everyone else. She's so cute. Look at her. Hi, you're adorable. I love this filly. I'm Athena. You must be Shadow Warrior. And Luna, I've heard about you both. It's true that you came from the Grey World? Whoa, you had to have. There are no humans in Wildwoods except for the bearded. He's not around a lot, but when he does come, all the herds gather to hear his stories from the outside. He also helps horses that want to leave Wildwoods to find a human friend to ride with the Grey World. Gary Goldtooth, of course, is the person who sells us all of our magic horses. And he brings gifts from outside. He has our hat. I don't know what all of them do, but they're so pretty. His stories are the best ever. She is so cute. What? One time he climbed into a volcano to find an Umbra. Wait, he's finally here. Oh, look at her. She's traveling a long way. There he is. Aw, he looks so different now. They should update Steve, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, she's Alright, let's go find with his moose. Huh, would you look at that? A human and an outside horse. Not seen any of your type in your parts. Gary, we have met many times before, so please don't pretend that you haven't seen me before. Look, he's like dance. But where are my manners? I'm Gary Goldtooth. It's nice to meet you. We've already met. His model is great though. Whoever did him, good job. It's been a while since I was in Wildwoods, but I'm sure glad to be back. I was off in Eastern Jorvik checking up on some Jorvik wild horses. Seems like I missed it quite a bit if you were here. You were just here last week with selling Petra and Petra and Uranus. Say, you seem familiar. Have we met before? Many times. Well, ain't that a delight? And how is your horse? Doing well, I hope? I met so many horses these days, it's hard to keep track, but as long as a human is the right one to take care of them, I know they're in a good place. Gary, I have something super important to tell you. I'm ready. I love her. Can I adopt her? Athena, how are you doing? I got another human treasure for you. Wow, what is it? It's silver with 4 prongs. It must be a hairbrush. Sure, if you want it to be. Now, what did you want to tell me? I studied all the human treasures, listened to all your stories, so I know the time is right. I'm ready to bond with my own furless squirrel. I want to go to the Grey World. The Grey World? Seriously? A pile of junk and old man's tall tales is nothing compared to the reality of the outside. Oh, she's so cute. You're a big meanie. Go pick on someone your own size. Hey, this is no time for bickering. Ash has a point, though. The outside world can be a treacherous place. Maybe we took a leaf out of the warrior's book and put you in a little challenge. That'd be fair. A true warrior can take on any challenge. That spirit maybe could compete against Luna and Shadow Warriors so that you taste what it's like to race against a real outsider. Yes, prepare to be crushed. Oh no, what am I doing? How about a pot smashing competition? What part of that world? Athena might be only a filly, but in the warrior's herd, everyone's treated equally. If she has what it takes, Athena will beat you and enter the Grey World. I don't want her to enter the Grey World, though. Wait, what are we doing? Seems she's a baby. Unless I can adopt her. If I can adopt her, then that's fine. Then I'll be more than happy to let her enter the Grey World. But only if she's part of my family. But I'm feeling that's not. Probably not. Alright, Rocco. Here you will compete in a ceremonial pot smashing. Shadow Warrior versus Athena. Outsider versus our very own Fury Filly. Ready? Smash. What am I doing? Oh gosh. How many do I have to smash? How do I smash? What? For real? How many am I smashing? Like all of them? She's really fast for a little filly. Well, Better luck next time. You beat me this time, but I will not give up. I will keep training as a warrior and follow my dreams until the day I beat you. I bet you will. Uh-oh. Willow, bearded one, fate has brought you back at the right time. Something awful is happening and we need your help. We saw it in the stars. One of the foresters that went with you to the outside world has lost his rider. That's no good. Jorvik Wild Horse all alone in the Grey World? Who are they? Cedar. His name is Cedar. He's a member of the Forester herd. He's in a great fear. I can sense it. Cedar of the Forester herd. I remember him. Sweet horse and gentle temperament. I'll do my best to find him and bring him back to safety. It's my duty to make sure no Jorvik Wild Horse comes to harm in the Grey World. There's no time to dawdle. I'm gonna need some help getting around, and I'll be faster on horseback. Any Jorvik Wild willing to help me out? The bravest horse of Wildwoods will do. Any volunteers? Ash. What? I think you misspoke, Willow. Ash, you're perfect for the challenge. You always say you're the toughest horse of Wildwood. Now's the perfect time to solidify that. Ugh. Guess I was asking for something like this to happen. Fine. Shadow Warrior, Luna, you'll be great to join us. You must be mighty resilient, trek all the way out here, and that combined with the outside world. Guess we are saving the day again. You know, I often wonder what a winter Wildwood stays so overgrown turns out. It really ain't all that bad. Usually I would say yes, for no Grey Worlder should meddle with Wildwoods. You are an exception. You've done more for us than you'll ever know. As for you, Luna, I'm still trying to, I'll still figure you out. Gary has trusted me with numerous things. We're here. Are you ready to cross the perilous Grey World gap? You have to tread carefully past the fir grove has left unkept and wild. That means no racing through Ash. Oh. Well, it wasn't doing that earlier. How did Tamirius adapt to the outside world? She's always so full of energy. Going on an adventure of a lifetime to Grey World was her dream. It would take a heck of a human to match her energy. Tamirius? Ah, yes. How could I forget? Her paired her up the nice girl northeast of here. Up in the mountains. The ground is rocky there. Just the Gallop Plains. I checked on her recently. She found herself a good home and settled in nice. Gary, for making sure she was okay. Not like I was worried or anything. She'd be okay. She's a warrior. We're fighters at heart. Hey, what's that? Oh. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Okay, we're coming to Fir Grove. You know the drill, Ash. Don't make a peep. Don't want to scare the locals. Heading out here to see what's up. Hey, I recognize you. You're the guy who helped me meet my beloved Cedar. I bought Cedar for summer camp, but now I have to go back to the States. I'm mighty sad, but at least sold him to someone I could trust. Sold Cedar? Hey, kid. Well, kid, we're looking to check up on your pal Cedar and his new owner. Can you tell us a bit about the guy you sold the horse to? He had a black belt cowboy hat and a belt and a shiny buckle. He looked like a tried and true cowboy. That's how I knew I could trust him. Last I heard, the guy was staying around. You sold him. What? That should be enough to go by. Thanks for your help. We'll make sure Cedar is doing all right. You know, I never felt a connection to a horse more than Cedar. Must be the funny old Irene's present everyone talks about. I hope he's doing okay. Scott, that's it. I couldn't bring myself to tell him. He's right there. Poor kid has his island to say goodbye to his companion. Let's hope we can get Cedar back. Looks like we're headed to Starshine Ranch. Shadow Warrior, you lead the way. Poor Hawk, I could sense how much he bonded with Cedar in a short time. That's the beauty of a bond. A horse, no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe in. On Jorvik, anyone can find the best friend. People on this island have got such a different way of describing it. Eating's gift. Finding your soul mate. But in the end, it boils down to developing unbreakable bonds between horses. We're almost there. A horse doesn't need a human. All I need is the open field. Hey, there's the beat of a drum and the wild wind around the mane as I gallop through the wildwoods. That's the point, though not all lone wilds fare as well as yourself. Sometimes a human and horse bond can bring out the best in each other. No, I've seen it countless times. Just look at Luna and Shadow Warrior. But hey, what can I say, Ash? No talking around the Grey Worlders. Scott Buttergood. That horse, it's Cedar. Willow was right. He's terrified. I knew it was a matter of time before someone came around. Back off. Jorvik Wild Horse is mine. I've always wanted Jorvik Wild Horse, but old Gary here thinks I'm not the right person for horse to. What snake oil salesman? My dear dad has wanted to study these so-called magical properties of these for some time. I'm thinking that Cedar here will be something for Dad to really sink his teeth into. Our basement will make a great home for a Jorvik Wild Horse. I won't let you get away with this. No Jorvik Wild comes in harm's way on my watch. Are you sure about that, partner? I hear your bones come over here. It's high time you set out on a retirement plan. Stop nosing in other people's beeswax and scrap. Excuse me, sir, but you have Cedar trap. Jorvik wild horses aren't meant in a box or a basement. They're supposed to be able to roam freely. We should speak to the owner of the Carl Peterson. He might know what to do. Excuse me, Lisa's dad. If it ain't Gary Goldtooth, and fine day to you. Yeah, so, Scott, what are the longs for? Everything all right? Hey, Carl, how's Lemmy doing? We're having some trouble with a gentleman off of a kid called Huckback in Fergus. He's not treating the poor thing right. Anything you can do to help us out? Let me guess, Scott Buttergood, huh? It's not the first time he's rattled his cage, but I'm afraid my hands are tied. If Huck made a man a deal, then Buttergood owns the horse. That's the gray world for you, full of mumbo-jumbo rules and technicalities. As the owner of the ranch, I've got to be impartial to the disputes that's happened on the ground. Could get real messy otherwise, but there's just might be someone else who could help you out. My right-hand man, Josh. He's had run-ins with the Buttergood before. He just might know what to do. Josh. Howdy, partner. You both look down on your luck. Jackal bite you through your boot or something? I've only pulled your leg. Huck shot me a message filling me in on what's happened. Huck and I are actually second cousins once removed. Maybe all alone on Jorvik, but back in Wyoming and Canada, I've got relatives for days. Our family real an entire horse pasture. Anyway, that's besides. A willy dog, Scott Buttergood's got a hold of a Jorvik wild horse, huh? That's a crying shame, but I think I have just the trick up my sleeve. Sounds like you need to break a wild horse free. If I distract Buttergood, Gary waits and plays escape with the horses, Luna can let Cedar loose. That sucker'll never see it coming. Oh, Huck, if only you paid attention to what I said. I warned him about Buttergood, but listening to me isn't my cousin strong. He saw the cowboy hat and boots, thought Scott was a fellow rancher. So how does that sound? Everyone okay with the plan? Ready to teach him a lesson? That's the spirit. Cedar, we're coming to get ya. Old Buttergood'll never see us come. Hi. If we can get Cedar out of the clutch of Scott Buttergood, that's all that. Yeah, nay. Ha, it almost sounded like your horse was trying to speak there, Gary. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Cedar won't be in trouble. Hey, bloodsucker. Is he a vampire? Nah. You, boy, what you gonna do? Drop another glitter bomb on me? Not quite. I've got a bone to pick with. Buttergood, your cowboy boots. I don't think they're actual Cantera leather. What in tarnation? How dare you? Run, Cedar! What? Cedar looks scared but relieved. You were supposed to run. Cedar looks at you, understands. Run. Go. Ready? Go. Let's go. Gate nobody can find. And that's why my cowboy boots are gosh darn fine as the side of the island. Sniveling tenderfoot. Say so, Butterbad. My work here is done. Get. Now if I finally get back to the horse to my paw, who in tarnation stole my horse? Ride like the wind, Gary, and yeehaw. Josh, you just outed us. Sounds like Scott caught on. We better get out of here fast. Shadow Warrior, Cedar, Ash, I hope you're all good to gallop your hooves out. We've got to get back to Wildwoods before Butter. Oh boy. Go. Long run. And Cedar better hightail it. I'm not running very fast. I'm not meant for this wild area. Scott doesn't even have a horse. How's he gonna catch up? Where did he get that horse? We got away. Cedar is well and truly out of clutches of Scott Buttergood. That Josh, good kid. Helping us out like that. I've done it without him. You too, Lino. Finally back in Wildwood. Sentinel, see that the horse will harm. It's okay, Cedar. You're safe now. Let's get you back to the herd. Oh, Cedar, what a delight to have you back in Wildwoods, my friend. Sorry your time in the gray world didn't work out. Oh, Juniper, I'm glad to be back. Things were great on the outside till Huck got the news he had to leave Jorvik, then fell into the hands of a bad man. Everything wrong. I'm gonna stay right here in the safety of Wildwoods until Huck comes back to Jorvik. That's excellent idea. Any Jorvik wild that heads out into the gray world is always welcome back. Now, why don't you celebrate your return with a relaxing trip to the Poly? Bye. Welcome back, warrior. Did you have a totally epic time in the gray? Humans are strange creatures. They gather in these tiny crowded settlements, think about themselves all the time. Can't imagine like that. Wow, sounds incredible. I can't wait to be part of that. The outside world is a brutal place, Squirt. There's no herd to have your back. It's every horse for themselves. Gary's the only gray worlder with a twig of sense. I guess Luna helped. Ash, why do you hate me? Why can't we be friends? You truly are a friend of a horse's, Luna. What a day it's been. Thanks for coming to the rescue. How will I ever repay you? Suppose you got a lot of questions for me. At least I can do is answer them. Not many folks know I live way out here in the Wildwoods. I keep to myself. Now, how I like it, the herds and the animals of the forest are good enough to come. What would you like to know? How long have you been out? How long is a piece of Wildwoods and I go way back. I was always drawn to Wildwoods in my younger days. It felt like a matter of time to settle down here for good. So to answer your question, why are you? Now that is a good question. Simply put, Wildwoods called since I was a young lad. I've always felt a connection to nature, forest, the horses, Eden's gift, or wild, whatever you want. I felt drawn to the wildest, untamed parts. What do you do? Well, the Wildwoods is the only place that's truly free, where I can be myself and do what I love. Caring for the horse, creatures of the forest. The forest does a good job to keep humans out. Overgrown and obscure, but it gives me a peace of mind to be around in case someone. The Wildwoods may be my home, but there's one place I won't. Sentinel. I get the strangest taste in my mouth around. Sickly, like cotton candy. Despite this, something tells me the Wildwoods wouldn't be the way it is without. I still remember my first venture into the Wildwoods. It was a part of a search party trying to find a who had 2 years before. We never did find her, but I find peace in that long ago when I settled down here. Searching for that lost explorer may have brought me to Wildwoods, but the magic check the forest and the wonder of the Yorvik wild hordes is what made me stay. Thanks for hearing an old man out. Here, take this. You'll find it more use than I ever will. Here, is that it? Please? Heartwood Explorer. So nice. Thanks, Gary. Alright, so we have completed our quest. One thing I do want to mention, I did move some horses around, I guess. So let's go look at that. Okay, so there's been a new area here. This is in Burke's Grange, but there's a path that starts over here by this tree, and you come up this particular path, and as you get over here, there are some horses. So all the Connemara's are now for sale here. Well, the ones that were in Dundle, and then all the Mustangs are now for sale over here too. So they have left Marley's, and these guys have left Dundle, but they also went ahead. So all the Clydesdales are now in Dundle. All the Shire horses are now in the lower stable island down in Paddock Island. All the North Swedish horses are also now in Dundle, and all the Fjord horses are now in Valedale, and the Hanoverian and the 2 Yorvik Wormbloods that were in Dundle are now at Steve's farm. So if you're looking for these horses, they are here at Burke's Grange. I wanted to point this part out because it wasn't in the update notes, but I felt like you guys might be curious of where these horses are since this area isn't previously mentioned. So, if you are looking for the Mustangs or Connies, they are here at Burke's Grange. So, yeah, that is everything for today's update. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye.